This is the story of a failed painter who fooled the greatest art experts in the world, sold a masterpiece to the second most powerful man in Nazi Germany, and then, to save his own life, had to prove that he was a fraud. Hermann van Meegeren was a gifted Dutch painter, born in 1889. But the critics dismissed his own work as tired and derivative. Humiliated, he set out to prove them fools by beating them at their own game. His secret was chemistry. He mixed his paint with an early plastic bakelite resin, then baked each canvas at over 100 degrees. The paint hardened and cracked, forging the fine web of age that experts trusted as proof of a centuries-old work. In 1937 he unveiled Supper at Emmels. The leading Vermeer scholar of the age declared it the master's finest work. It sold for 520,000 guilders, millions today, and hung in a great museum as a national treasure. More fakes followed, each sold as a lost Vermeer. In a few short years he earned an estimated 5 to 7 million guilders, around $30 million today, spent on houses, jewels, and a life of luxury. No one suspected a thing. Then, in 1942, one of his forgeries reached Hermann Goring. The Nazi Rijksmaarschalk traded well over 100 looted Dutch paintings for the single canvas of Vermeer that had never existed. When the war ended, investigators traced the sale back to van Meegeren. In May 1945 he was arrested not as a forger, but as a collaborator who had sold a Dutch national treasure to the enemy. The charge could carry death. Facing execution, he made an impossible confession. The masterpiece he sold to Goring was no Vermeer at all. He had painted it himself. To escape the traitor's noose, he now had to prove he was one of the great forgers in history. No one believed him. So, under guard, he was made to do the unthinkable: paint one final Vermeer from scratch. Brush by brush he produced another flawless fake, and the experts who had praised him were forced to admit the truth. In 1947 the treason charge collapsed. He was convicted only of forgery and sentenced to a single year. To a defeated nation, the little forger who had swindled the Nazis became an unlikely hero. But he never served that day. Weeks after the verdict, his heart gave out, and Hermann van Meegeren died, the forger who fooled the experts, cheated the Nazis, and painted his way out of a death sentence. If this one surprised you, subscribe to Mind Rush for more true stories that sound completely made up.